Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing this simple New Year's Eve makeup look, and I hope it is as simple as I make it seem. And if you want to see how I did this, please keep watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on social media. And let's go ahead and get started. Oh, also, how cute is this necklace? This is my beautiful friend Lisa. She has a jewelry line. I will link her information in the description box, but it is so beautiful, and she now ships internationally. So make sure you look at her collection. And yeah, if you guys are interested in any of her pieces, they're gorgeous, and give her a follow as well. And now let's get into it. Okay, so I am going to just get right into priming my lids. I'm going to use my Jouer concealer. Hopefully the lighting is okay. So do you guys subscribe or follow Kathleen Lights on YouTube? Because I do, and she just posted a really interesting video a couple days ago, basically talking about, I think it's titled like everybody on YouTube is fake, and I am really glad that she posted that, because I feel that way so often. Like, I'm not doing enough because somebody else looks like they're doing better than me, and I hate that. I hate that concept that just because someone else is successful means you're not doing enough. And I really am glad she is like kind of making that a conversation, and just like being real, and I really appreciate that. So that is something that I'm really trying to incorporate into my thought process this coming year, is just be real and understand that my success is mine and somebody else's has nothing to do with me. And I really need to stop comparing myself. And as simple as that sounds, I feel like I have to work really hard every day to remember that. Okay, so I am going to be using some new stuff. I know, we're not going to talk about it. I'm going to be using the ABHxJACKIEAINA palette. Look at how gorgeous. And I want to use this artist Couture Summer Haze. Thank you, Steffi, for giving me some of your goodies. Okay, so we are just going to dip into ginger. It is literally a matte ginger shade. And this is a MAC 217. And I actually really tried just a few moments ago, tried so hard to use the silver shades that I said I would use for New Year's, but I just can't. I didn't like it. And I'm not gonna force myself into something I don't like. That is nice and pigmented. This is a MAC 224. It's a clean blending brush. Do you guys have any New Year's Eve plans? I have not stayed up for New Year's in years. I just get so tired. So I actually really want to use like rose golds. I think that is just like my everything right now. So I really want to use these two shades somehow, but I also want to use the Artist Couture. So I have an idea and I'm just gonna go for it. So I want to, plus I said this was simple, so stick to simplicity, Jay. I really have to remember to keep my mirror kind of low because you can't see otherwise. Okay, so I am just going to take my finger with the Artist Couture shade and just put it on my lids. I don't know if you can see, but it's just like a really pretty, like, wet shimmer. And I am going to take Soleil and concentrate it out here. I'm gonna go back into Summer Haze. Okay, and then, I am going to take my Inglot gel liner in 77 and I'm going to do a wing. God, I hope this turns out okay. I have Duraline somewhere, but maybe I don't. So that it makes it a little bit more creamy and easy to work with. Easier to work with. So this will just kind of rehydrate the gel. And I see that I have a little mess up there. So I'm going to take my Artist Couture glitter and hopefully correct that. Hope it's not too late, as in I've messed my whole look up. This Artist Couture shade is unreal. So beautiful. What I'm going to do is prep my face. I'm going to use the Tarte Maracuja oil. And on most New Year's Eve looks, I'm sure most of the photos are going to be taken at night, so I'm not going to be using SPF, and I'm going to try to use a matte powder. So I don't think the Milani Conceal and Perfect has SPF in it. So we're going to use this. And I keep having to use a little mirror because I've moved my big mirrors off my table or off to the side, and I don't want to keep looking off to the side. I want to be more head on with the camera so you can see a lot better. This foundation smells so good. And it's not like overpowering. I gotta look in my mirror. And I need just a touch more. I actually have really been loving a very minimal eye makeup look lately. I think it just makes me a little bit more mature pretty, like the mature pretty that I'm looking for. Now don't get me wrong, I love a glam slam session. Okay, and I'm gonna take my Jouer concealer and conceal my face. I also think this is an ideal makeup look because if you are going to be like doing a lot of like dancing or gonna be in a place where you might be sweating, you don't want to be constantly thinking about how your makeup is looking unless you're just so lucky to have eyes or skin that doesn't like crease or get like super runny. My sponge is drying up. I am so thankful for my coworkers. They have really given me the opportunity to branch out and do like freelance makeup, which is something I've always wanted to do. So I was just saying that I really appreciate my coworkers for giving me the opportunity to really become like a little freelance makeup artist that I've wanted to become. So in 2020, I want to do more of the things that I say that I want to do that makes me happy and not be afraid of the normal fears, like what are people going to think about me, or you know, whatever the fear is. I want to be more 100% me and go after all the things that I want. So that is something I'm really excited to, and I've already started doing it in 2019. I'm just excited to continue it into 2020. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quickly. Okay, and for my lower lash line, we can't forget about our lower lash line. I am gonna keep it very minimal. I'm gonna take that ginger shade. And that was actually darker than I remember. So I'm gonna try to blend it out. And now I'm gonna do my mascara before my I apply my falsies. Okay, I'm gonna be using Lilly Lashes in the style CEO, I believe. And I've already cut them to hopefully be my right eye size. And these have a really thick band. So I find myself to be a little bit like, I don't love a thick band, but I'll still wear it. Steffi really hooked me up. These lashes are also from her. And because I have a little bit smaller eyes, I feel like sometimes a really thick lash band kind of overpowers and I end up looking like I don't have any lids, just eyelashes. Yeah, see, even these, I'm like, I think I applied that a little too close to my inner corner. So these are really dramatic, but I think for the simplicity of the eyes, it works out pretty well. They are a little bit on the heavy side, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes I find myself to get really uncomfortable when I'm wearing really thick lashes, and then when I close my eyes, sometimes it digs into my inner corner. So I might just adjust these a little bit and finish the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm going to use bronzer. This is the Patrick Star X Matte Give Me Life bronzer. And I actually cut my lashes a little more because they were really uncomfortable. Gotta get my forehead. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to use my staple MAC Peaches. I feel like all I ever know how to do is a cut crease. And for highlight, I'm going to use Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl in Ballerina. And this is a MAC 221 brush. Gotta do the nose highlight. And just because I want to be like super extra, I mean it's New Year's Eve, I'm gonna take an oldie but goodie MAC Soft and Gentle. And my décolleté. And for lips, I'm going to be taking the Steve Laurent Chic liner. And a little trick to make your upper lip look a little bit bigger is instead of accentuating your Cupid's bow is just to connect them at the top. Like so. Dang, this camera really picks up my dry lips. I'm going in with Dolce K. Really candy K, I can't find it. You see this? And I'm going to take KKW Beauty shade 1. Just be careful because your lips can get really dry this way. And I'm going to take my Too Faced Peach Mist. And that is the finished look. Hopefully it is as easy as it seems. My camera kept dying, which was making it go a little bit slower, but hopefully this is easier than I made it seem also. And yeah, I can't wait to see what your guys' New Year's Eve looks are going to be. I don't know if I'll even be wearing this, to be honest, because Jackson is just not a patient man these days, so and he really likes to pick at my eyes when I'm wearing makeup. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody for watching, and please let me know if you like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.